Hello everyone, welcome back here to Weather on the Go, all your weather coverage. Today we are going to be looking at a winter storm moving across portions of the northern U.S. and a severe weather threat as well, so we're going to be diving into that here in today's live stream this afternoon. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you are new here and you like detailed, accurate weather forecast, this is certainly the channel for you. I fully, recommend you to subscribe to the channel, to like this live stream, to like my videos, to share this live stream. It really helps out to getting the information out to as many people as possible. So let's look here at today's updated severe weather outlook from our friends at the Storm Prediction Center. There is an upgrade to an enhanced risk today, this afternoon, across portions of the Central Plains. And you can see that here in the orange shaded color across portions of southern Kansas and northwestern Oklahoma here. So we're diving into this area right now. So areas impacted in this area, especially around Elk City, up there to I-40, up there to Woodward, and then heading up to the north there into Kansas, into the Dodge City area, and Highway 54 and 56. We are keeping an eye on that area for severe weather. We have a level 3 out of 5, so this is a new upgrade from our friends at the Storm Prediction Center. This enhanced risk in the orange here, that is a level 3 out of 5. So that is what we are seeing there for that area. But a larger area here covering more of the central and southern plains, actually an upgrade from earlier today. We did have a slight risk upgrade here for North Texas. This does include the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So if you do live in McKinney, Texas, over here into Dallas, into Fort Worth, Brownwood, and then heading north again up here toward the Red River into Wichita Falls, Altus, Oklahoma, the Oklahoma City and Norman metroplexes there, and then heading north into Kansas. We're looking at the Wichita region, Hutchinson, Great Bend, Hays, Kansas, Garden City, Dodge City, and then heading up there even further north and west toward McCook and Goodland. So a large area today with severe weather potential. And this enhanced risk is actually driven by large hail. So let's go over here and show you the probability. So first, let's look at the tornado probability today. It does remain a 5% shading here in the brown shaded color for southern Kansas and northwestern portions there of, say, Oklahoma. So this does include the Oklahoma City area and over there towards the north and west of Oklahoma City. So the Woodward, Oklahoma region, Elk City, Dodge City portions there of Kansas into Great Bend and the Hutchinson, Wichita region, very close to that 5% shading. Remember, this is a given point. Within 25 miles of a given point, that's where that 5% shading for tornadoes is. A larger 2% shading in the areas surrounding that in the lighter green. This does include the Dallas-Fort Worth area up there toward Tulsa, into portions there of eastern Oklahoma, and getting into central Kansas today as well. So thank you guys so much for joining. Make sure, if you are here, to like the live stream, share the live stream if you can. It really helps to get this information out to more and more people. I do truly appreciate it. Let's look here now at our hail probabilities. This is a 30% upgrade, so that's why we have that upgrade to an enhanced risk for portions there of Kansas into northwestern Oklahoma. Because the large hail threat has increased, we could be seeing more of those quarter, $half, even ping pong ball size hailstones going in through this afternoon and evening across this region. So thank you for those of you who have joined the live stream today. I truly do appreciate it. So that's the severe weather side of things today. That's what we have for today. Now let's go to tomorrow's severe weather risk here from the Storm Prediction Center. This has also been upgraded to an enhanced risk, and this is more of a climatologically favored area for severe weather for this time of year. So this does include southeastern Arkansas, eastern portions there, Louisiana, and then into Mississippi. This enhanced risk upgrade for tomorrow does include Jackson, Greenville, Natchez, and then over here into portions of Louisiana, so the Monroe region, and then getting even further to the south there. I'm trying to zoom in to see Alexandria, and then Jackson, Louisiana. So We're going to keep an eye on that area for tomorrow. And actually, tomorrow could be a bigger day for tornado potential. There is actually a 10% hatched risk for a strong long track tornado tomorrow, including those same areas: Jackson, Greenville, Natchez, heading back to the west toward Monroe, and Alexandria, and even Jackson, Louisiana there. So we're going to keep an eye on that. Outside of there, you go down in the brown shaded color, that's a 5%, including southern Arkansas, much more of Mississippi there, into Louisiana, basically the entire state of Louisiana there in a 5% shading. And then you get further outside of there, Little Rock, Shreveport, back here toward Mobile and those areas. We're going to be keeping an eye there on that 2% shading for tornadoes tomorrow. So tomorrow could be a bigger relative day for tornadoes. We'll keep an eye on that setup. Let's go over here and look at the large hail setup for tomorrow. The large hail setup tomorrow is still formidable a little bit for Louisiana. Not as big of a hail threat tomorrow as what we see today, but certainly we could be seeing some larger hail, mainly for Louisiana, southern portions there of Arkansas and East Texas. And then we look at the damaging wind threat for tomorrow. And you see a 30% chance there into portions of Mississippi, western Mississippi that will be, including, again, Jackson, Greenville, and Natchez, and then getting into southeastern Arkansas there, south and east of Little Rock, and this is all south of Memphis, and then you get into portions of, say, again, Alexandria, Monroe, and Jackson, Louisiana. So that's the areas we're watching for tomorrow. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. Love your channel. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Tiffany Coleman, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Hope you're having a great Sunday afternoon. Sorry, I'm kind of looking over at my laptop. I don't normally have my laptop like right next to me over here. Usually it's like right in front of my face. It's charging right now, so I do have to kind of be mindful of the chat because I know you guys are very important on this channel, so I try to answer as many questions as possible. Your daughter's working in South Dakota? Yeah, very heavy snow up there into South Dakota here. And that's mainly what our live stream is going to be today, is just looking at the snowfall here. So if you have any questions, we're going to do zip codes today. So if you guys have any zip codes you want me to help out with, we can try and search for those and get you the information that you need for how much snow you can expect with this snowstorm, because this is a pretty decent snowstorm here. Let's go to the weather models and let's show you what we are talking about with our snow. And I just got to find it here one of these days. There we go. All right, so yeah, we got some very heavy snow up here so far, going all the way across the northern U.S. So we have a lot of heavier snow here today. This is across the upper Midwest, the northern high plains, getting into the Rockies. Very decent snowfall up in this vicinity today. And actually, it's probably better I use the HRRR, just to be honest with you. Let's go back to the 12Z. All right, that's probably better. There we go. All right. So here we go. Let's go forward with the timing up here with some of the snowfall expected, because we have the snow that's going to be overspreading. We have blizzard warnings up in this region. There we go. Look at the shield of snow by about 3 o'clock this afternoon here, at about an hour or two, really starting to overspread Wisconsin, really starting to overspread Minnesota there, the UP of Michigan, especially the western UP, getting back through the Dakotas, Bismarck getting some heavier snow. But Minneapolis, by mid-afternoon, we could have some pretty heavy snowfall here. So those big, fat snowflakes across the Minneapolis-St. Paul region, a heavy wet snow that'll be St. Cloud, Fargo, Duluth, Rochester, Minnesota. You're getting kind of in more of that southern Minnesota area. We're seeing more of a mixture of rain and snow, or even some freezing rain and sleet as well in that region. So we're going to see that by mid-afternoon. And then further to the west here, like the Dickinson region, Minot, again, Grand Forks, we're going to start to see heavy snow later on. But look at that. Rapid City, Pierre, Billings, Montana. A lot of these areas seeing some very heavy snow middle of this afternoon. And then we'll go forward into time by about mid-evening, 9 p.m., 10 p.m. You can see the heavy snow line is going to continue across central Minnesota there, northern Wisconsin, into the UP of Michigan, like Minneapolis. That's some heavy snowfall, folks. This is continuing. So from mid-afternoon into the mid-evening. So this is 6+ hours now. We're going to continue to see that. Now, with that said, there's likely to be a northward shift in our warmer air advection with this storm. And what that fancy term warm air advection means is basically just warmer air being tossed up on the warm side of the storm into the cold side. So we're going to start to see more of that snowfall become more wet and more compact. So we're going to see a lot bigger snowflakes with this there into St. Cloud, Duluth, Rochester, likely switching over to rain later on here this evening. It's all rain for Iowa, though. So if you live in Iowa, like Des Moines, Sioux City, into those areas, Ames, Iowa, Waterloo, you guys are going to see all rain with this system as we go through the evening hours. Thank you, Crystal. I appreciate it. All right, so let's do some zip codes here. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to look back and forth at my laptop, so bear with me here. I'm gonna look up some of these zip codes so you guys can get the weather that you need for later on today. And actually, let's go over and let's look at snowfall totals because that's what we're gonna do. Okay. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to look real quick and see what your guys' zip codes are on here. So again, put in your zip code, and we're going to get to these as fast as we can to show you how much snow you can expect in your area from this winter storm. All right, so whoever put the zip code in there, I think it was Amanda Kessler. You're in Missouri. You're not going to see any snow from this, so you're fine. You're going to get all rain and no severe weather expected for you, so you're fine. You're going to get 0 inches of snow. So there's your answer on that one. Let's see. And my cat is going to, unfortunately, meow at my door because she wants in. So just disregard that. She's going to probably jump on my door a few times. So just so you know, my cat is very anxious to know what the weather is at her place too, here in Dixon, Illinois. So definitely looking at that. Let's see, 11426. Let's see, let's put that in there. I see a zip code for New York State. So yeah, no, you're getting nothing in New York State either. So a lot of you guys are in the chat. You guys are not being affected by snow here today. All right, looks like we may have somebody getting snow. You're in northeast Colorado. You may get some snow. Let's see here what we're talking about for your area. Let's go to the end of the model run here. Probably would help. So let's do that. Yeah, I need to upgrade some of my software on here. So let's look here at the northeast Colorado. So right now, Sterling, Colorado. So if you live in Sterling, Colorado, Joni, you definitely could be seeing 2 to 3 inches worth of snow with this system. So really not that big of a deal for you. You're going to see some lighter snowfall with this storm. Yeah, Stacy, I'm doing zip codes. 29588. Yeah, you're in South Carolina. You're absolutely not getting snow. So no snow there for you. Amelin, no snow for you. Wow, there's a lot of zip codes coming in, guys. Thank you, Stacy Nelson TV Network. Unsubscribed and unshared. Appreciate it. Thank you. If you don't like my weather content, well, you can go somewhere else. Thank you. All right. Iowa has been getting frozen raindrops. Yeah, there's you can get some sleet with that. So that would be sleet and what they call grapple, kind of like styrofoam looking precipitation. That's kind of like snow, but very, very dry. So that's called grapple. If you guys haven't heard of that. So usually like what happens is you get a really dry layer aloft in the atmosphere, and then it kind of stays dry all the way to the surface. Kind of looks like styrofoam. It's kind of cool. It's kind of more of a rare precipitation type. 49301. Grand Rapids into Michigan. So Grand Rapids, Michigan, let's head over there. And nothing over into Michigan here with this storm going through your Tuesday time frame. This is going all the way out through Tuesday, and you're seeing nothing there in the Grand Rapids area. Again, make sure if you are here, there's 129 people here, and I only see 75 likes. So make sure to get that like up to 129. If you're here, make sure to like the live stream. I do appreciate it. Let's see here, 24,540. Yeah, there's nothing there for you in Danville, Virginia. No snow for you. It's all rain with this storm. 46,237. I think is that Kathy? So Kathy Wood, we're going to get you next. 46,237. I'm just kind of going through these as quick as I can, folks. So you're Indianapolis, no snow for you. You're going to see rainfall with the system, so no snow for you. Not a lot of people in the chat so far with snowfall, so I guess if you don't like winter, that's some good news for sure. But and there goes my insulin pump. Just give me a second here. Nothing about a type 1 diabetic doing the weather, right? Let's see here. Stacy, 56,364 from Minnesota. 56,364. Harding, Minnesota. So you guys in that Harding area, that is, I'm trying to see that relative to Minneapolis. So you're northwest there. Yeah, you're going to get some very heavy snow up there. You're probably looking at a bullseye around, it looks like around 8 to 12 inches. So 8 to 12 inches is a good bet for you up there into the Harding, Minnesota region, northwest of Minneapolis. So that's what you can expect, 8 to 12 inches for you. Yeah, no problem, Amanda. Let's see, Joshua Miller, 52349. You're in Vinton, Iowa, so it looks like eastern Iowa. Yeah, you're not going to see really anything too much for your area there into eastern Iowa. You're north and east kind of Des Moines. Maybe a dusting to a half inch, maybe an inch. That's maybe pushing it there, but I think most of the snow will be further north than you, like say up there toward the Waterloo region. There may be, a half inch of snow, but I think for you specifically, if you're closer to Cedar Rapids, you're probably not going to see really any snow for that for your area. So, yeah, you were the one who said frozen raindrops. So yeah, you're getting more sleet than snow there, Joshua. Let's see here. Tim Key, it's snowing in southwest Wisconsin. So there you go. Southwest Wisconsin could get maybe a half inch of snow or so. All right, we're going to do Douglas now, 54923. Yeah, you're in Wisconsin. You are going to get, you're northwest of Milwaukee. So you can get some snow up there. Looks like up to an inch. So if you, that is for Berlin, Wisconsin. So if you live in Berlin, Wisconsin, Douglas, you're Lowther, you are going to get about a half an inch of snow for your area there. Again, thank you so much for being here, everybody. We're just doing zip codes for how much snow you can expect. That's really what this live stream is. I know a lot of people are asking, how much snowfall can you expect? I figured I'd go live, talk about this, share with you how much snow you can expect when you put your zip code in, and that's what we're doing here. So make sure to like the live stream, sub up to the channel, folks. We got a video out this morning. Don't want to miss it. We got a lot of great stuff coming up this year with a lot of big long-range weather outlook videos. I have a hurricane video coming out here in May, so lots of great stuff on this channel. Let's see, Carol Walters, 63,740. Missouri, yeah, you're not going to see any snow in Missouri. It's all rain for you, Carol, so nothing for snow there. So wintry weather will stay away from Carol there into Missouri. So thanks for putting your zip code in, but no snow for you, Carol. Let's see, 76,008 for Alexander. Texas, you're not getting any snow in Texas, I can tell you that. You're getting severe weather potential in Texas, but no snowfall for you. Let's see. Now we're down to Jeff J. Thanks for joining, Jeff J. 55,340. I know this is probably not the most entertaining live stream, but what we're doing here is strictly business. We are just going over how much snow you can expect. Nothing too flashy here on this live stream. That's what we're going to do here, folks. We're just going to be giving you guys the information you need with the snowfall, just getting right into it. So it's a winter storm coverage here today. You're in Minnesota there, Jeff J. So yeah, Minneapolis area. Yeah, looks like a good 7 to 9 inches for you. So looks like about 7 to 9 inches, Jeff J. Like the Brooklyn Park area, about 9.5. Bloomington area, around 7.98 inches. So looks like about 7 to 9 inches for you there, Jeff J, for how much snow you can expect for your area there. Jessica Burdis, what about 72034 for tomorrow? Arkansas, you got a severe weather risk tomorrow there down into the Memphis region. We're just really expecting damaging winds and hail. The tornado threat is there, but it's further south into Mississippi and Louisiana, and even southeastern Arkansas, where we're concerned about that. All right, Michaeline Steele, 60966. You're in Sheldon, Illinois, so not too far from me. Eastern Illinois, you're not getting any snowfall, so 0 inches there. We're not seeing any snowfall for Eastern Illinois. All rain with this system there. All right, let's see here. We got Albert, 54301. All right, you're up in Wisconsin there. You're into the Green Bay area. Green Bay, Wisconsin is going to get the lighter end of the snowfall. It really picks up north and west of Green Bay, but so if you live in Green Bay, around an inch of snow can be expected, so just enough to shovel there for you. So make sure if you live in Green Bay, about an inch of snow for you. Joni S., thank you for joining. 2 to 3 inches, not bad. Absolutely, 2 to 3 inches is just enough to shovel. So hopefully, if you're not a winter lover and you get 2 to 3 inches of snow, it could definitely be a lot worse with this storm for sure. Warren Bruin, let's see, 49227. You're in Michigan there. So no snow in Michigan for your area. If you're down toward Lansing, Kalamazoo, and Detroit, no snow for you. All rain with this storm there. So Allen, Michigan. So nothing there for you there, Warren. Let's see, Swifty Forever, 38111. Yeah, you're down here towards portions of Memphis. You're not getting any snowfall from this storm, but you could get severe weather tomorrow. So make sure if you live down in Memphis, Tennessee, that you are weather aware on your Monday on March 25th tomorrow, because damaging winds, large hail, and a few tornadoes will be a possibility for you. So make sure to remain weather aware. Snowfall will remain out of your area there in Memphis. Wild River, 54655. You're in southwestern Wisconsin there toward La Crosse. You're going to get about an inch of snow. So it looks like about ½ inch to an inch for you. So in the Soldiers Grove, Wisconsin area, you can get about... So Wild River, you're going to get about ½ inch to an inch of snow there going through Tuesday time frame. So not too bad there. Thank you, Paul Murphy. I appreciate the support. Kathy Schilling, I'm in Utah. We had snow this morning, then it melted, then we had sleet. Yes, absolutely. A lot of different precipitation types with the storm. Very dynamic storm, too, it is. Amelin, love your content. The fact that you take the time to address your viewers' issues and questions this way. Thanks so much. Absolutely. That's what we do here. Strictly business, right to the point. Like I said, we don't try to do anything flashy, theatric on this channel. It is straight to the point weather, accurate weather forecasts, and I do as much as I can for my viewers to answer as many questions as possible. So again, I cannot thank you enough for being here, everybody. Right now, again, if you're just joining, we are doing zip code weather forecasts here for how much snowfall you can expect from this storm. I will let you know, though, if you're not in the snowpath, if you're affected by severe weather and that. So just make sure if you have a zip code that you put it in, and we'll give you the information that you need. So again, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this live stream, and share it. I do appreciate it. Judy Pearson, how about Menominee, Wisconsin? You're going to get probably, I think you're near Dubuque, right? So you're not going to get any snowfall for Menominee, Wisconsin. Happy birthday, Paul Murphy. Thank you for being here on your birthday. Everybody give Paul Murphy a happy birthday wish there on the live stream chat. I do appreciate you being here on your birthday, so happy birthday to you. 57701. Rapid City. Okay, so you're in Rapid City here. Let's go back to the west. Rapid City could get some snow over here. You guys are, looks like 1 to 3 inches is a good bet. So about 1 to 3 inches, Spearfish down toward Rapid City there on I-90. You guys are looking at about 1 to 3 inches of snow, so just enough to shovel for you. And again, if you're shoveling this snow, folks, it's the heavy, wet snow. So it's not like it's going to be really fluffy like you see with the colder air with these snowstorms in, like, say, late December through the middle of January. This is the heavy, wet stuff. So make sure if you are shoveling this snowfall that you take it seriously and just take breaks, folks, because this is going to be a lot of snowfall. Some folks in this region, like, let me zoom out here, the eastern Dakotas, Minnesota, northern Wisconsin, and even parts of the western UP of Michigan could be seeing well over a foot of snow. We're seeing some isolated instances here into central Minnesota and far northeastern South Dakota that could see upwards to 20, 25, 30 inches of snow. So that's a big deal, and that's a lot of heavy, wet snow here that needs to be moved. So just make sure to take breaks out there. That is very important with this storm system. Diana, 58703 North Dakota. You're in the Minot region, so there you go. We got, okay, so you're way up there in North Dakota into Minot. Right now, it's not looking that bad there for the Minot region. It actually looks like around maybe 1 inch to 1.5 inches, so that's what you can expect. I'd say 1 to 2 inches is a good bet for you there in Minot. So a pretty painless storm, not really seeing anything there, so mainly 1 inch or 2, just enough to shovel for you as well. Your dog loves the snow, Joni? Yeah, I bet. Yeah, dogs love snow. All right, so yeah, we got a lot of people doing their zip codes, so I'm just trying to get us through here as fast as I can, just kind of looking through the chat. Let's do 39564. Kind of going through these a little bit faster now. So you're in the Gulf Coast, you're not seeing any severe weather, or you're not seeing any snowfall. You could see some severe weather tomorrow, so make sure you are weather aware. If you're in Biloxi, Mississippi, make sure you keep safe tomorrow and stay tuned to the weather for severe weather potential there tomorrow. No snow for you. Let's go down here to 57004. You're in South Dakota, so you're in the far southeastern region there, South Dakota. Yeah, looks like some decent snow potentially for you. Looks like about 1 to 3 inches. A lot of mixed precipitation. So you may start as snow, go back to freezing rain, sleet in a rain-snow mix, go back over to snow on the backside of the storm, and then the storm will finish for you as we go into Monday night and Tuesday. So with all said and done, probably a very slushy mess there in southeastern portions of South Dakota. So definitely seeing that. So if you are the zip code 57004, you are definitely only going to see around 1 to 3 inches of snow, maybe some icing and a lot of rain from the storm. Let's go down here to Jackie Latour, 55379. Yeah, you're southwest of Minneapolis. You're going to see some pretty significant snow there for you. So it looks like about 6 to 10 inches. So 6 to 10 inches in that range, more likely 7, 8 inches, but in that range of 6 to 10 inches there for you will definitely be possible. So that is for Jackie Latour. So Jackie Latour, you're going to get about 6 to 10 inches of snow with this storm through Tuesday. Let's go to 54701. Yeah, same thing here. You're in the Eau Claire, Wisconsin region. If you're over here toward Eau Claire, you're going to see about, it looks like 4 to 7 inches. So around 5 inches on average, but 4 to 7 inches is a good bet for you in the Eau Claire, Wisconsin region. Let's go down here to, you're welcome, Carol. Absolutely. Let's go down to Daisy Day now. 56, 435 in Minnesota. So you're in northern Minnesota there. You're well northwest of Minneapolis. So yeah, you're looking at about, I would say, 8 to 12 inches for you there. So if you are in the northern Minnesota region there, for Daisy Day, you're going to get 8 to 12 inches of snow from this storm. Locally, higher amounts possible. There could be a pocket there for your area that could get up to 15, 20 inches. So we'll keep an eye on that. But right now, more likely 8 to 12 inches worth of snow for you. Again, I appreciate all the support on here. Make sure, if you are here, like this live stream, share it. We're just going over zip codes again. I do appreciate it. Absolutely appreciate, again, everybody being here, new subscribers, old subscribers. Make sure, if you are here, to sub up to the channel. We have accurate weather videos coming out every day for the most part. Sometimes we take days off, but most of the time we do videos every single day on this channel. So thank you so much, Nikki. Sandra Millard, we have 54, 539, north central Wisconsin. So 54, 539. So for northern Wisconsin there, it looks like for the Lake Tomahawk region, so that is well up there in northern Wisconsin, it looks like you're going to see, I think you're north of Rhinelander. So I just got to find Rhinelander here. There's Rhinelander. So it looks like about, yes, so 6 to 10 inches is a good bet for you. So you're just north of Rhinelander. On average, around 7.5 inches, but 6 to 10 inch range is a good bet for you there just north of Rhinelander. So that's how much snow you can expect there for you. All right, I think I got some of you already. So let's do Lori Doodle, 3135 for tomorrow. You're in Georgia. There's no severe weather. I'm not expecting any severe weather in Georgia, just to the west of Atlanta. I'm not expecting any snowfall, so you are A-okay as we go through the next 48 hours. So you are A-okay there west of Atlanta. Let's go to Dave, 48, 117. You are in Carlton, Michigan. So you're just south of Detroit basically there. So looks like, yeah, you're not seeing any snow from the storm. It's all rain. So if you're over in the Detroit region, we're not seeing any snow for you. So that's some good news if you're, not a snow lover or anything like that. David's Outdoors, 57201, Watertown, South Dakota. 57201. Okay, so you're in eastern South Dakota, the Watertown region. So let's go over here to South Dakota. So there's Watertown. So it looks like a very good bet. I'd say 8 to 12 inches. You're in the area there in Watertown where, even though it shows 5 inches for you, I really do think there's a potential. You could see well over a foot of snow. 8 to 12 inches, but I do think, honestly, there could be a pocket where you could see up to 2 feet there in your area. So you're kind of in that bullseye there in Watertown, or very close to it with this storm. Jack, 54,452. You're in Merill, Wisconsin. We're just over there, just north of Rhinelander. So Merill, you're very close to the warm side of the storm, but it looks like you're about 4 to 8 inches for you. So in the Merill, Wisconsin region, on average, about a half foot of snow, so 6 inches, but about 4 to 8 inches is a good bet for you there in Merill, Wisconsin, in northern Wisconsin. Absolutely, Dave, no problem. Let's see here. Matthew, 55902. You're in Rochester. Rochester's very, very difficult snow forecast because you will likely get 2 to 4 inches of snow in that range, maybe 5. But the problem for Rochester is you're going to see snow. You're going to change back over to sleet, freezing rain, or rain, and then possibly change back to snow as the system departs. So it's going to be hard to forecast snow totals for Rochester. You're likely to see about 4 inches of snow in that 2 to 4 inch, maybe 5 inch range. But a lot of that's going to be compacting and melting because of the rainfall over top of that, and then a lot of that moisture from the freezing rain and stuff like that. So it's very tough snow forecast, but really, technically speaking, about 4 inches is a good bet for you. Absolutely, David's Outdoors, no problem. Let's see, Jesse, you're in Wisconsin, 54,531. Hazelhurst, that's a nice city name there. So let's go north Wisconsin. You're north of, oh man, you're way up there in northern Wisconsin. I think you're north of Merill, I believe. Yeah, you are. You're north of Merill. So you're up here into the Hazelhurst region. Yeah, it looks like about 6 to 10 inches of snow, possibly up to 12 inches for you. So, but 6 to 10 inches there in the Hazelhurst region is definitely a likely proposition for your area. So we'll watch that. You're absolutely welcome, Jack. Anything going to happen in 43,140? Let's see. 43,140. Ohio, no. Well, there's going to be something to happen, but it's going to be all rain. So for you in Ohio, in the London, Ohio region, you're going to get all rain from the storm, no snow at all. Let's go over here to Ryan Sawyer, 55488. Or 448, rather. 55448. Minneapolis. Yeah, Minneapolis, we're going to see a lot of snow from the storm, a lot of wet snow. You could get very close to that rain line, I think, as we go into Monday, but it looks like 8 to 12 inches for parts of Minneapolis, maybe a little less on the south side, maybe a little more to the north, but on average around 8 to 12 inches there for Minneapolis. Um, 56,374. 56,374. St. Joseph, Minnesota, northwest. So you're northwest. You're up towards St. Cloud. I believe. Yeah, you're just west of St. Cloud. Yeah, you're west of St. Cloud. It looks like a foot of snow is a good bet for you. So I would say about 10 to 15 inches of snow, locally higher amounts. You could be also another getting potentially up to 2 feet. So if you're west of St. Cloud into the St. Joseph, Minnesota region, we could see up to 2 feet of snow for you. Again, just joining, make sure to press that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will have another weather forecast video here for you tomorrow, so make sure to stay tuned on that. Turn on all post notifications. Let's go here to Jody, 55604. Again, I apologize, folks, if I can't get to all of your zip codes. If I cannot get to all your zip codes during the live stream, please put them down in the comment section after the live stream is over. I will answer as many questions as I possibly can, all right? Even if it's a lot of questions, I definitely encourage you to do so. I don't mean to miss your zip codes. There's just a lot of zip codes on here. So if I have, I do apologize very much so, and I will get to those in the comment section after the live if I haven't got yours, okay? So just make sure to remember to do that, and I will, okay? So let's see here. So Grand Marais, Minnesota. So let's see here. That is, okay, you're in the Arrowhead there, Minnesota. You're going to get some pretty heavy snow up there. So yeah, you're going to get around 8 to 12 inches, possibly more. You could be getting up to 2 feet for your area potentially as well. So yes, absolutely some big snow there for the 55604. So for Jody, you're going to get some heavy snow, 8 to 12 inches, possibly up to 2 feet. Snowing heavy right now in White Bear Lake, 55110. So let's go to the Dellwood, Minnesota region and Bear Lake area. St. Paul vicinity. So again, a lot of us are up here into the Minneapolis-St. Paul region. Yeah, 8 to 12 inches, locally higher amounts toward 15, 20 inches is definitely a possibility. So 8 to 12 inches on average for you. Absolutely, Tim. You're welcome. Let's see here. Lori Middleton, South Range, Wisconsin, 54874. 54874. So you're right up there towards Lake Superior. You're up toward Duluth. Yeah, you're going to get some very heavy snow. And some of this could be lake-induced, maybe a little bit, but it looks like a foot of snow is a good bet for you. Okay, so about a foot of snow, possibly 2 feet. So you can get some very heavy snow up there toward Duluth into far northern Wisconsin and the South Range, Wisconsin region. So if you live in South Range, Wisconsin, a foot of snow is a good bet, possibly up to 2 feet. Crystal, any rain for 74,301. Yeah, you're going to get some severe weather potentially later on this evening. Okay, so if you live up there north and east of Tulsa, if you live into the Pensacola, Oklahoma region, yes, there is definitely a chance for severe weather. All modes of severe weather will be in play, so make sure to remain weather aware this evening and overnight. Damaging winds over 60 miles per hour, quarter-size hail or large hail there, and also a couple of tornadoes cannot be ruled out. So make sure to stay weather aware there north and east of Tulsa overnight. Absolutely, Crystal. We're here for you, so thank you for joining. Let's see here. Christy, 53946. 53946. Let's see here. Markeson, Wisconsin. You're there north and east of Madison, so let's go north and east of Madison up here. You're not going to see that much snow. All right, so it looks like a ½ inch to an inch for you, so really not that big of a deal. So Appleton, down to Oshkosh, Sheboygan, and then the closer you get to Madison, Wisconsin, the less snow you'll see. Same thing with Milwaukee. If you travel from Green Bay down to Sheboygan, down to Milwaukee, Kenosha, down south there towards southeastern, southern Wisconsin, the less snow you'll get. The further north you go, and in reverse to that, the more snow you'll get. So like Eau Claire, up there to Merill, those areas, Duluth, those into Minnesota, could be Rhinelander, Wisconsin, you guys will get more snow. Eden Prairie, let's see here, 55344. Eden Prairie, Minnesota, again, another suburb of Minneapolis. You're the southwestern suburb of Minneapolis here, so it looks like about 7 to 8 inches. So I would say 6 to 10 inches, good bet. Southern side of Minneapolis, 6 to 10 inches. Minneapolis, St. Paul proper, 8 to 12. North of Minneapolis, St. Paul, 10 to 15 inches is a good bet, with locally up to 2 feet. Okay, so south side, 6 to 10. In the Minneapolis-St. Paul metro area, 8 to 12. You go northbound out of Minneapolis-St. Paul, 10 to 15 inches, locally up to 2 feet. Absolutely, no problem. So I think I got as many as I can here. Let's see. 49,911. UP of Michigan have gotten very little snow so far this year, even though we're in the snow belt. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of disappointing areas here in the upper Midwest and really the United States in general. The Ohio Valley being another area that didn't see a lot of snow this year. So I definitely agree. There hasn't been a lot of snow, but let's look into your area there. 49,911. Okay, so you're in the far western areas there of the UP. So you're basically well west of Marquette. So you're it looks like about 6 to 10 inches for you. So on average around 7 inches, but I can expect to get, you can expect to get 6 to 10 inches of snow for your area there. So in the Bessemer, Michigan region. So if you're the zip code of 49,911 there, Boatworks today, you are going to get 6 to 10 inches there of snow, on average about 7 inches. Anything happening in Iowa? Precipitation is happening in Iowa. We're going to be seeing some snow across northern Iowa, maybe mixed with freezing rain and sleet. More of southern and eastern, southeastern Iowa, Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, the Davenport, Quad Cities, Ottumwa, down there toward Keokuk, Iowa. We could be seeing potentially some heavier rain, some thunderstorms possibly, but no wintry precipitation across southern, eastern, or southeastern Iowa from this storm. Again, just joining, make sure you subscribe to this channel, Weather on the Go. We will keep you covered round the clock, 24/7 on the weather forecast here. Video coming out again tomorrow. We'll update you on what you can expect. So if you are new here, make sure to press the subscribe button. Very easy to do. Just press it and you're subscribed. Turn on post notifications if they're not turned on, and like this live stream. Very simple to do. 3 buttons to press. I do appreciate that very much. So if you are here, just consider it at least. And we're getting very close to 100,000 subscribers, believe it or not, on this channel. So every single one of you that get these live streams out to more and more people, my videos, everything, it really does help in getting us to that goal of 100,000 subscribers. And I really hope to get that achieved by this summer in July. So that would be pretty cool. So let's go here to Maryland, Mountain Iron, Minnesota. So let's look there. Okay, so you're in northeastern Minnesota there. So you're going to get some very heavy snow. Looks like 8 to 12 inches for you. Locally higher amounts, you're in another area where you could get locally up to 2 feet. Okay, so 8 to 12 inches most likely. Possibly up to 24 inches, okay? So a big snow for you is on the way. $53,559. Marshall, Wisconsin. You're just to the east, northeast of Madison. You're really not going to get that much snow. We were just talking about Madison just recently. I'm not really expecting any snow. If you get any, maybe a tenth, 2/10 of an inch, a dusting. So we're really not seeing that much snow there. Maybe a dusting of snow for you. So really not anything to shovel for your area. Debbie, 55304. So 55304. Andover, Minnesota. You are also, okay, so we're just mentioning this. If you're in Minneapolis, St. Paul, 8 to 12. If you're south side of Minneapolis, St. Paul, okay, like the Bloomington area, 6 to 10 inches. Brooklyn Park, you're going to get more. So if you're up toward Brooklyn Park, 8, 9 inches. For your area there in Andover, Minnesota, we can expect around probably 9, 10 inches, possibly a foot of snow. So we're looking at some decent snow there for the 55304 zip code of Andover, Minnesota. Yeah, there's a chance of some stronger tornadoes, Lance, tomorrow in into Louisiana. We will keep an eye on that. The Storm Prediction Center has upgraded to a 10% hatched risk. Hatched risks for tornadoes mean a long-tracked, violent tornado could be possible down into Louisiana on the warm side of the storm tomorrow afternoon and evening. We'll keep you covered with my video on that tomorrow. J, 55805. 55805. Duluth, Minnesota. Okay, so yeah, Duluth, you're going to see some very heavy snow. You're on the western side there of the lakes, so you're just west of Lake Superior. You could get, on average, in Duluth, 16 inches. Okay, that's an average. That's what you're most likely to get. Potentially up to 24, even 30 inches, especially if we get some of that lake effect snow to really kick in for your area. So 16 inches most likely, possibly 2 feet, maybe a little more up to 30 inches. So you're kind of in that big range there, 16 to 30 inches. So a lot of snow for you is essentially what I'm saying. So how much snow is in Mineral Point, Wisconsin? That's a very good question. So let me look here. I'm not exactly familiar with Mineral Point. I think it's around, yeah, I figured it was around southwestern Wisconsin, between Platteville and Dodgeville there. Southwest Wisconsin. Again, you're not going to see really anything from this. So you're north and east of Platteville. Yeah, you're not going to see anything more than maybe a dusting of a snow. So a dusting of snow at best, probably nothing. So not having to worry about that there. Let's see. Donna, how much snow in 57006? 57006. Brookings, South Dakota. Very far, very, very close to the Minnesota state line there. Let's go. I'm trying to be precise here. You're north of Sioux Falls. Okay. Yeah, you're in the bullseye. You're going to get 8 to 12 inches, possibly 2 feet. So you got a lot of snow coming your way. Definitely going to need the plows and the snow blowers for your area there. You're welcome. You're welcome, Jay. Let's see here. That makes sense why I had these. Maybe. I'm not sure all too much about that. You're heading up to northern South Dakota on I-29. How's it looking? I'm in southern South Dakota right now. You're on I-29. You're heading north. You're going to get probably 2 feet of snow up there. Like toward Aberdeen and Watertown, if you're heading that way, you're going to probably get about 2 feet. You're welcome, Eric. Thanks for being here, Eric. I appreciate it. Again, just joining here, put your zip code in. We've went over several zip codes. Alexander, you're welcome. We went over several zip codes, and we can help you out with how much snow you're expecting. That's mainly what this live stream is about. So we're going to keep an eye on that, how much snow you can expect. Again, if you are here and I have missed your zip code, either put it in right now and I'll get it, or just put it in the comment section after the live stream is over, and I will answer you to the best of my ability with how much snow you can expect after the live stream is over. I think we got a lot of people's here, so let's see. We got a lot of everybody's zip codes. Maria, let's see, 56303. St. Cloud. Yeah, you're northwest of Minneapolis there. St. Cloud, yeah, you're in the bullseye there. Around 8 to 12 inches. I think you're closer to 12 inches than 8 in the St. Cloud region. You could possibly see, if you travel just a little bit further west of St. Cloud, you could see over a foot of snow, possibly up to 2 feet. So some very heavy snow there near the St. Cloud region on west. Again, thank you to everybody who is here on the live stream. I do really appreciate it. All we need is 4 more subscribers, and we'll be at 81,600 subscribers here today. So thank you guys so much for being here. If you haven't subbed up to the channel, make sure to subscribe and also like this live stream. It really helps out more than you know. Of course, you don't have to, you don't have to like the live stream. You don't have to subscribe, but it really does help out more than you know. It's just 2 simple clicks, and it really does. So, again, our goal on this channel, ultimately, we want to hit 1 million subscribers one day, right? Every single one of you are a very important piece to that puzzle of getting to that point. So make sure, again, a little bit goes a long way, and I really do appreciate it. You guys are a very awesome audience. I enjoy doing the weather forecast for you every single day on here. Part of my job that I do on here, so I really appreciate it. We've grown a great community on here. I look forward to growing an even bigger community, a great bigger community on here. And definitely striving to give you guys the most accurate, most updated weather forecast possible right at your fingertips. If you're watching me from your iPhone, your tablet, your TV, anything, definitely that's what we're doing here, is straight to the point, accurate weather forecast. So just consider subscribing to the channel. It really does mean a lot. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. It really does I really appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. So let's see here. We got Patricia Mitchell, so 63301. St. Charles, Missouri, you're not going to see anything for snow down there. You're going to see some rain, possibly some heavy rain, but severe weather potential is not expected for you. So you're just kind of on the warm side of the storm down there in the St. Charles, Missouri area. So we're not expecting anything too significant for you there, Patricia, but maybe some moderate to heavy rain at times, maybe an inch of rain over the next couple of days, but nothing too significant. No real big significant flash flooding risk, no severe weather risk, no winter storm risk, nothing like that. So just some soaking rain, very beneficial rain for the Mississippi Valley for you. Catherine Gray, thank you. Absolutely. Thanks for being here, Catherine. Let's see. Goofy 1123, Lower Michigan. Yeah, Lower Michigan. Unless you're up there toward Traverse City, and really even that said, Traverse City is not going to see that much snow. We could potentially pick up a dusting of snow up in Traverse City. It's really the UP of Michigan, and really more so like the western side of the UP of Michigan, toward Marquette and places as that region. So that's where we're going to see the heaviest snow, is in the western UP of Michigan. The eastern UP, we could still see some up there towards Sault Ste. Marie, but other than that, we're really not seeing anything too significant over there. A couple inches. Lower Michigan, maybe a dusting up there toward Traverse City. If you go further south, like toward Detroit, Lansing, Kalamazoo, those areas, Flint, Michigan, we're not going to see that much snow, if any at all. So you're in Grand Rapids. Yeah, I'm not expecting any snow there for Grand Rapids. Can I rule out a flurry or a light snow shower here or there? No, but do I expect any meaningful snowfall accumulations by any means? Probably the answer will be no for that, so most likely. Let's see. We just got flooding rains yesterday in South Jersey, and now you are going to... I don't make the weather, so if I don't make the weather, folks, I just create the weather forecast for you and give you the best, most accurate weather forecast possible. So no, I do not make the weather. North Platte, Nebraska. So we got Perry, North Platte. Let's go over here to North Platte. I'm trying to find. I think North Platte. You're in central Nebraska, I believe. Yeah, there we go. North Platte. So you're going to get some decent snow out of this as well. You're right on I-80. About 4.5, 5 inches of snow on average. Possibly a little more. Maybe south of North Platte could get up to 8. So I would say about 5 to 8 inches is a good bet for you there in North Platte. 5 to 8 inches of snow. Possibly a little more than 8 inches. There could be a couple of pockets there from Broken Bow and O'Neill back there toward North Platte, McCook, and west of Kearney that could see up to 10 inches of snow roughly. So some decent snow, enough to shovel, enough to snow blow. And again, if you are shoveling the snow anywhere across the northern U.S., make sure you take your time, take breaks. This is the heavy, wet snow, okay? So we just want you guys to stay safe out there. It's not the light, fluffy snow. It's the heavy, wet snow. So thank you, Tim Key, for your $5 donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Everybody give Tim Key a round of applause in the live stream chat for his $5 donation. I really do appreciate it. Very generous. Thank you. Houston, Texas, thanks for joining. Yeah, you got some severe weather potential just to your north and west today. Some heavier rain potentially as we go into the morning, overnight. But other than that, the Houston region pretty out of the clear for any major severe weather, at least for the next 12 hours or so. All right. All right, so we got any more? We're only 2 subscribers away now. 2 subscribers from 81,600, and we're 402 subscribers away from 82,000. So thank you guys so much for all the new subscribers that just subscribed to this channel. We definitely are going to strive to keep you in the loop of what is to be expected throughout the year for weather across your area. Thank you. Central Texas could have some severe weather this evening. Other than that, we're really not seeing anything too significant. This is the area of concern going into tomorrow. If you're wondering about severe weather tonight or tomorrow, here's today's risk. I'll just put that on the screen right now. We have an enhanced risk up here, and yes, look how weird this is, folks. Areas that see severe weather in Kansas and Nebraska today could actually see snowfall tomorrow. So it's a very dynamic storm. And you can see as we go into tomorrow's risk, we actually do have a enhanced risk upgrade for tomorrow, a potential for a larger tornado threat tomorrow as well. This is mainly across the tri-state area of Arkansas, Louisiana, and into Mississippi. Jesse, what about 53040? You're up there toward Green Bay. Let's go up there here. You're going to see maybe 1 to 2 inches of snow for your area. So 1 to 2 inches is a good bet for you. All right, let's turn this off here so get that off the screen. But just wanted to show you the severe weather outlook there for tomorrow. $78,617. Texas area, potentially some stronger storms overnight, but other than that, we're not seeing anything. Let me look at the severe risk for you real quick, though, while we're at it. Let's go back here to today's outlook. Let's go to categorical, and you are just to the north and east of San Antonio. So you are basically on the line between a general thunderstorm risk, which is a 0 out of 5, and a 1 out of 5, a marginal risk. So a couple stronger storms, smaller hail, gusty winds, 40 to 60 miles per hour at the worst case scenario, and maybe a very weak tornado. Other than that, we're not seeing anything too significant. Just remain weather aware here tonight and early tomorrow morning, and you should be good. All right, folks. Let's see. What about Cincinnati, Ohio area? Cincinnati, Ohio is going to see all rain from this system. And let me look at the rainfall amounts here if I can pull that up. Let's see. Total precipitation. Let's go through Tuesday. Yeah, we're talking maybe, let's see. We don't want to guess here. So 1/4 of an inch to a 1/2 an inch of rain. So a decent soaking rain for you over there in Cincinnati, but certainly no severe weather. And certainly not seeing any major winter storm for your area. So just some beneficial soaking rains there for Cincinnati over the next couple of days as the storm swings on through the Ohio Valley. So about 1/4 to 1/2 an inch of rain there for the Cincinnati region is likely. A little bit heavier to the west there into Indianapolis, around 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. It gets pretty heavy over here into western and northern Illinois, around 2, 3, 4 inches. So very heavy rain on the western side of the Ohio Valley there toward the Illinois Valley and toward the Ozarks. The Ozarks in Missouri going to get definitely about 2 to 3 inches of rainfall as well. So a lot of heavy rain on the warm side of this storm. All right. Looks like we hit our goal, 81,601 subscribers. Thank you, folks. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. It does mean a lot. I appreciate it. We'll keep you updated. Thank you so much, La Familia Gia. Thank you. Thank you very much, Character Matters. I appreciate it. Appreciate you as well. Thank you for being here. All right, well, it looks like we're wrapping up the live stream. Again, we wanted to get to as many people's questions about their zip code and how much snow they can expect, any questions about the weather in general. If you guys have any last questions about the weather, what it's looking like over the next couple of days, while we're here for the next minute or two, you're more than welcome to ask. Otherwise, the comment section is all yours afterwards. I will answer as many questions as I possibly can through this evening. So make sure if I missed your zip code or any questions regarding the weather that you ask them, and I will answer them to the best of my ability after the live stream is over here. I don't like missing anybody's questions. I don't try to miss anybody's questions. So just know that I will answer your question if you put that down in the comment section below the live stream after the live stream is over. All right. So let's see here. Vicky 224,811. You're in West Virginia, you're going to just see rain from this system. So no big deal there. Not really any big, significant, heavy rain. Just some rain. That's it. We're not seeing any really major snow event for you. Joe Burnell, let's see, 67, 119. Oxford, Kansas. Yes, you got a severe weather risk. Let's pull that right back up for you. You have a severe weather chance today in the Oxford, Kansas region. So you are actually just south of Wichita there. You are in a slight risk for severe weather today. So make sure as we go into the evening hours that you stay weather aware. And let's actually look at this when the severe weather could strike your area. Let's look at the simulated radar here. Let's go all the way back to today. I'm waiting for it to load here, unfortunately. It takes forever. All right, there we go. Let's see here. Looks like some showers and storms going through mid-afternoon here. We'll watch those storms. A couple supercells developing west of Wichita around 6 o'clock this evening, Central Daylight Time. And then they will march through your area between about 7 and 10 o'clock. So be ready for severe weather between 7 and 10 o'clock there in the Wichita area and in Oxford, Kansas there, Joe. Moderate rain, yeah, that's the first wave coming through, Joe, where you're saying moderate rain. That's coming through right now. You'll have a little break, and then the severe weather potential will be moving through between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. this evening, just about a 3-4 hour window or so this evening. Make sure mid to late evening you're keeping an eye on the weather and the radar and staying safe. Make sure to heed all warnings out there. What is the Waukegan area in Chicago? Waukegan's going to see just rain from this storm. We're not seeing any snowfall. So no snow for Waukegan, so that's some good news. Let's look at the rain side of the system. You can see Waukegan could start to see some heavier rainfall as we go through tomorrow evening. So look at all the heavy rainfall moving up through Illinois. So tomorrow evening there, Rockford down to Bloomington, Waukegan included, Chicago, Milwaukee, Madison, all the way up there towards Stevens Point, Wisconsin. You guys are going to see some heavy rainfall. This is at 9 o'clock tomorrow evening. A lot of the state of Illinois, western Indiana through Wisconsin is going to see a lot of moderate to heavy pockets of rain, some thunderstorms in the mix. No severe weather expected there for Illinois or into Wisconsin or Indiana, but some heavier rainfall and some claps of thunder are possible with these showers and storms as they move through tomorrow evening. It's snowing in La Crosse, and I hope it stops soon. I don't think La Crosse is going to see that much snow. I really don't. It doesn't look like it here. Let's go back to total snow. Let's go up here to La Crosse. This is going here. Let me go all the way through here to Tuesday. So let's go through to Tuesday. La Crosse, you're likely to see about 1 to 3 inches of snow. So that looks like to be your bet. It looks like if you go north of La Crosse toward northern Wisconsin there, like Merill or Eau Claire, up that way, Rhinelander, you're going to see a lot more snow. You go south of La Crosse toward Prairie du Chien, toward Platteville, towards Dodgeville or Madison, those areas, we're probably not going to see as much snow. So the further south you go, less. The further north you go, there's more. So in La Crosse, about 1 to 3 inches. You're welcome, absolutely. Hey, Audrey, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Thank you for being here. If you guys haven't watched my video today, make sure to go watch today's weather forecast video on Weather on the Go. It's on the home screen of my channel. And we do post videos mostly every single day on this channel for you as well. Make sure to go sub up to the extra channel. Or the second channel I have. I'll actually put that in the live stream chat right now. And this covers north central the United States. So let me go retrieve that real quick. So I'm putting that in the live stream right now. So if you guys, I'm pinning that to the top, okay? So I'm going to pin that to the top of the live stream right now so you guys can go sub up to that channel. That mainly just focuses on the north central United States. So if you live in the upper Midwest, a lot of you folks have, we've covered a lot of the snow here. If you haven't subbed up to the second channel, that may be useful to you as well. You can always watch the main channel here, Weather on the Go, but also go sub up to that channel as well. We'll have a new video coming out on Monday tomorrow. and that will cover the north central U.S. Our schedule on that channel is Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and the weekends if needed. So we're going to definitely watch out for that. Another video coming out for tomorrow. So go sub up to that channel if you haven't already. Again, it's at the top of your screen. It's at the top of the chat. It's a pinned message at the top of the chat. If you haven't subbed up to that channel, I highly recommend it. If you live in the northern plains, we cover Kansas, as far south as Kansas, and Missouri, as far south as Kentucky. So the north central U.S., the Great Lakes, the Ohio Valley, the Midwest, the upper Midwest, the northern, and the central plains. That's the area we cover here on that second channel. And again, a video will be out tomorrow for that. All right. Thank you, folks, for being here. I hope everybody has a great rest of their Sunday out there. Stay safe out there, whether you're in the winter storm with blizzard-like conditions and heavy snow. Please stay safe out there shoveling the snow. It's a very heavy, very water-latent snow out there, so just make sure that you do stay safe out there when shoveling snow. And again, if you are in the severe weather risk, as we go through the central plains and southern plains today, or the lower Mississippi Valley tomorrow with that enhanced risk, we'll bring it up here on the screen one more time for tomorrow and today, and we will show you what you can expect going through that time frame. So here's today's outlook. There across southern Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, into north and central Texas. Watch out for severe weather. The highest area of concern will obviously be this orange shaded color into southern Kansas, northwestern Oklahoma. And then as we go into tomorrow, we have that shifting across into the lower Mississippi Valley. Highest concern, tri-state area there. Southeastern Arkansas, eastern and northeastern Louisiana, and west central Mississippi, including the Jackson region, Greenville, down to Natchez, Monroe, and Jackson, Louisiana, and around Baton Rouge. This could be upgraded and expanded as we do get closer. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Severe weather possibly as far north as Jonesboro and Memphis as we go in towards tomorrow as well. So make sure to stay safe out there. Thank you guys for joining. Have a great rest of your weekend, a safe weekend, and I will see you in tomorrow's videos, either on the main channel or the second channel. We're doing videos on both. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day out there. Goodbye, everybody.